Hey, what is up, guys and gals? Mr. Kill Happy here, or for those who may also know me as Elastic Hamster or Stay Frosty. And today we are back again. And if you read the title, we are back again with another of my usual reviews. This time it is VoiceMod, or not a review for the app itself. However, it is a review for an update that VoiceMod had received quite recently. So, I think they did it yesterday. I'm not too sure. But, yeah, well, I mean, they did it. But this update is a really cool update, and this review is for those who are curious to know what VoiceMod has compared to other applications, and kind of, like, give you a know-how as to what you're buying with this app. And it's really cool. I'll say that right now. Really awesome. So, if you've seen my last review of VoiceMod, then you'll kind of know what voices are available and what voices you kind of can do, depending on if you're that willing to voice act the whole time. But, yeah, I could show you the rest of the new stuff, so let me change cameras. Oops, that was the screen, not little options thingamabobber. Let me put that right there. There we go. And there we go. Okay. So, we got our... Let's put that away. We got our big screen right here with our application. And we also got our comments down here, but we're gonna go ahead and put those away for now. So, yeah, this is what you've seen last time. Well, looks a little bit more different because I have saved favorites on the top area if I scroll up. But I am not showing that yet because, well, that's where the update would be. So, yeah, we got our normal voices. Let's see, like,
this one, for example. You could do this voice just constantly in video games, in VR, which is really fun to do.
We have other ones like this, which allows you to sing. So happy birthday to you. And such, we have
a cop walkie-talkie, if you want to do a little joke like that. We got a call 2119 on South Avenue. We got a McDonald's currently being robbed by Ronald McDonald. Should I book him? We also have a cop radio. So instead of a walkie-talkie, it's a radio. So you see, this one isn't as bad with the overdrive. But then you have this one, which is just insane. And then there's Cop Chase. Sir, I'm gonna need you to put the gun down now. Put the gun down now.
Pretty much. If I'm in here
Yeah.
and I make music, I put it in the Pro Tools and I mix it and then I take it out of.
So let's go ahead and turn that off for now. And let me show you what we do have available on the upper levels. So if we scroll up here, we have my voices. Now, what are my voices? Well, right here, create voice. With this update, you actually have the ability to create your own voice. Now, hold on, there we go. I felt like that's a little bit better to do. But yeah, you have the ability to create your own voice, which is pretty awesome. It does have its limitations as far as what it could do, because it only does like the effects that is on the app already, and extra, in fact. But it's still awesome. As you can see, I made a Soundwave voice, I made a Slenderman voice, and I made a Broken Animatronic voice. Broken Animatronic being Five Nights at Freddy's themed. Why did I do that? Well, because I kind of just came across the voice and ended up just saving it just because it sounded cool. So yeah. Now if we go up here, there are actually a few other pre-made voices that they've added in, along with the ability to share sounds into your thing and have a soundboard, which is pretty nice. If you want to have like gunshot sounds or something, you'll have it saved and then you could select it to play and whatever. That's pretty cool. I'm not going to look at it right now because I don't have any sounds, and I don't have any sounds to save. So, I'm kind of missing out on that, unfortunately, but at least I gave you an explanation of what that does. So, we also have this voice right here, which is a Daft Punk themed voice, I would assume, coming from the name there. So, yeah, let me just bring this a little bit closer, just so you guys could read these a little bit better. So yeah, we got Punk. We also have, where is it? Right here.
Custom pitch, which allows me to change the pitch of my voice at will. And this is the one I used to use Zenyatta for.
So if I go down here, a little bit, nope, too low. Hello. Nope, too low. Right there. Hello. So that's low enough. And then what you do is you lower the mix to sound a little bit more robotic. Lower that down just a little bit to make it have that distorted sounding voice. So yeah, this is what I used to use for Zenyatta until I got what's it called? Another voice changer, which can do his proper sounding modification. But that's a different voice changer. One that suffers from a few things. So, yeah. Those are the only two voices that are pre-made that they added, but we're gonna go ahead and move on to the My Voices section. Go ahead and take a look at comments here. Excusez-moi. Oh no, you silly goof, you. I did not mean to touch that screen. I meant to touch this screen. Here we go. So we got, hello mate. Hello Death. How's it going, Martinez? Do I want to join competitive Overwatch? Nah, I'm good. I'm not a competitive Overwatch player. I'm a Overwatch voice actor, but not a competitive person. There we go. So I got our screen back. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and show off my Soundwave voice. And if you want, you could maybe get the original Soundwave, like the one from the old Generation 1 cartoon, and play his voice and play my voice. And it kind of sounds very similar, in fact. So, here, let me show you. Yep, just gotta get ready.
Autobots inferior, Soundwave superior. Laserbeak eject. Rumble eject. Ravage eject. All hail the Decepticons. Starscream, you are a fool for attempting to take command of the Decepticons.
So yeah, that sounds very similar to it. Maybe the one thing that I don't have the capability of doing is having the proper modification where it changes in pitch. However, I do have a change in pitch, which does still sound pretty cool. You know, it's not monotone flat to the point where it gets boring, so that's cool that I
at least still have this form of modification, which I do enjoy a lot, thus meaning that I can now do Soundwave voices in VR chat.
So yeah, what you could also
Do with the voice is change it up. Change up the saved preset, which is pretty cool. So if you want to modify it however you want, then you can. So let's go ahead and go back.
There we go. And we have my Slenderman voice, which I do have another one in that other voice changer I told you about, which allows me to speak kind of like in reverse and have a staticky sound in the background. I kind of like that one, but I like this one if I want people to be able to understand me. So,
Come to the forest. Hold on. Let's lower that. And then delete that. And then, where is it? Oh, this is the one. There. Right here. Nope. So you could change like the fade out of it, which is pretty cool. Come to the forest. Come. The forest welcomes you. Become one with the forest. You must know the forest like I know you. The thing with this one is I'm trying not to make it sound too echoey. There. So, we add a little bit more through time. See, now that's good. Maybe a little bit less. Come to the forest. And then you could save the preset. And it will be ready for you. There we go. So, if we go back, it should be ready with that form of modification. Nope. There. For some reason, it keeps on going back to its original. Feedback for some reason isn't working. But, nonetheless, it is still pretty cool to have it set. Maybe you could just save it as is and then not change the voice, so it could stay like this. So then we go to Broken Animatronic. Hey there! You wanna play? Come and play! Where are you going? Are you wandering off? Why? Why would you ever want to leave this wonderful place? Come back! Why are you running?
So yeah, that's pretty cool. I might need to work on that one a little bit more to not, like, break the sound barrier, so to speak. But it's still cool, nonetheless. So now, if we go to the Create Voice section, let's go ahead and look at comments real quick. You silly screen, you stupid. I did not select you. Let's go here. I miss you, my dude. Hey, Jojo. What's poppin'? You miss me? I mean, you could always, ask me to join. I'm usually on PS4, so, yeah. I don't know why you don't ask me to join, whatever. So, that's completely up to you. You miss me? Well, on you. So we have all these options of voices. We have delay, vocoder, And then we have reverb, pitch, flanger, or whatever you want to say, chorus, high pass, and low pass. Now those may not seem like a lot, however, the voices that you're capable of making when you mix these options up properly can come out really cool. So let's try delay right here. Yes, you already get the point. Doing this like that can get very annoying after a while. And if we put it to the max, all of that 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 to the max. If you're not capable of telling that's a repeated version, 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 telling that's a repeated version, telling that's a repeated version. Here, let me try. Here, let me try. There. Whoa. Oh yeah, you could also make yourself sound robotic with this delay. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So if we go here, I'm gonna try something. Nope. That's cool. So we wait. Boots got spoon. 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 Dude, that sounds so cool. Oh my god! Wow! We do this all the way down here. There we go. Hello. Hello. See, and if you want to have a not as annoying sounding robot voice, then you could do that. Or you could go right here. See, right here sounds normal. Hello, how are you? Can I assist you today? Hi! Or you could go fade out all the way, and you can make it extremely annoying. I mean, that's completely up to you, what kind of voice you make. So, we'll do that. That's pretty cool. We could change the mix of it to make it sound even lower, so if I did want to add this annoying sounding voice, I could, but it won't be as intrusive. Although it'll still sound pretty cool though, because it'll sound like I'm still a robot. Nice. That actually sounds like a pretty nice voice. I like that. That's cool. Really cool. So we'll move on to vocoder, which is personally maybe my favorite option because of all the things that it could do. So we have vocoder. There we go. When you turn it on, it automatically makes that musical sound come on. And you could talk like this. Or you could go, wow. Ow, wow, 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 wow. So, the second option, because there are options for musical modifications, we have number 2, which sounds like this. Just the basic, flat, monotone, robotic sounding kind of thing. And we have number 3, which I thought I would use for sound wave, but as you could tell, the voice is very flat and monotone. So I just decided to go with another one, which kind of sounded like it. So then we move on to number 4, which has this kind of tinny sound to it, which is pretty cool. kind of like this one too. Then we have number 5, Roger Roger. Hello. The separatists have claimed victory. Then we have number 6, which is, I think, no, this isn't the one that I use for Soundwave, but you could tell more and more that this one has a musical effect to it. So let me go high, yeah, wow, 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 wow. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Then we have number 7. Hold on, let me pause that real quick so you guys could hear the modifications better. I'm not exactly sure what to think about this one. Like, I can't exactly describe it all too well, but it's okay, I guess. I guess it's a voice that you could use, so maybe if you were to lower it quite a bit, it would sound pretty cool, kind of. So yeah, then we go back and we do number 8, which is the one I used for Soundwave. This is the one that kind of has that effect that sounds like it if you put the pitch deeper too. So then we have number 9. I have 2 number 9s and a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip. And I guess you could mix in your own voice with this one to make it sound pretty cool, I guess. I mean, you do whatever you want to do with a voice. So yeah, next up is number 10, which is even tinnier and higher pitched than the other one that you heard, which is pretty cool, I guess. Then we have number 11, which is a really awesome sounding voice because it sounds super harmonious. Yummy. Then we have number 12, which is another voice I can't exactly explain. We have no new comments. Alrighty then. Then we have number 13, which is just a basic. Oh, no, never mind. Never mind, it's not as basic. Intergalactic, planetary, intergalactic, planetary, intergalactic, planetary, intergalactic, planetary. Another dimension, another dimension, another dimension, another dimension. I like this one. This one's cool too. I mean, I looked at all of these pretty much and kind of experimented with them already. However, creating a voice with these are still kind of difficult because you gotta kind of figure out what you're gonna have to do in order to get a perfect voice. So, next up, we have number 14, which I believe is just a monotone voice. Nope, never mind. As you could see, you could hear a background voice going up and down, going up and down, going up and down. Ah. See, can you hear that? That da 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 da. Oh, I did it on point too. Wow. Prepare for your destruction from the funky bot. I work for the funky fresh police force. Oh yeah. That's pretty cool. Then we have number 15. Which kind of has a little bit of a modification, just a tiny bit. Like it goes from, as you could hear there. So then, if we turn that off, then we have. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Then we have what could be considered another one of my favorites is the reverb. Reverb. Jesus Christ, that's reverby. And if we put it to the max, let's go max reverb. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And it's even more reverby than the cathedral option, which is pretty cool. Then we have the good old classic
Pitch changer. And with this, you could go
just the basic really high.
Or really low. Or you could
humanize it and kind of make it have that scroungy voice for whatever reason. If you want a scroungy voice. Oh, hello.
Okay, so,
Hold on. There we go. So I guess what the humanize option does is it softens the voice or it makes it scroungier. Like if you go higher pitched, then you humanize, you can make it sound kind of like a female.
so, example, right here. Let's go lower, shall we?
So I think that this is an okay pitch.
And then we go right here. Hello. I am Siri. How are you? Hello. I'm Sigourney Weaver.
So yeah, goes from this all the way
To this. How are you?
And then if we go
down, and we have it right here.
and then we go right here for whatever reason, and I guess you could do this. And if you want, you could have it down here. Hello, commanding officer. I am simply here to assist you. Do not worry, I will not hurt you.
So, yeah.
That's pretty cool. Then we have Flanger, which can do this, which is pretty cool. And if we set it to the max, right here, there we go, and set the pan all the way down and all the way up, I could never really tell the difference when it comes up to pan, but yeah, you see, I can't really detect any form of differences here, so I don't know. But yeah, you're capable of doing this, and as usual, you can lower it and give it that modified sounding voice to your own voice. Or if you want, you could go down here, and this is what it'll sound like. Or you could do deaf, and then make it sound like that. Oh, what was that? What? Whoa, what is that? Whoa, hello. 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 Whoa. Dude, that sounds weird. What is that? What is oh, hello? Hello? Oh, that here. Hello? 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 that's trippy. That's actually scary. But we could do down like that as well. If we lower it all the way, we could make it like that. And then maybe lower the voice there and give it that robotic-y tinny sound. Hello. I don't know why all my robots are loudmouth, higher-pitched, nasally sounding characters, but whatever. It just sounds funny, in my opinion. So then we have chorus, which is another pretty cool option for robots. So we do frequency up, depth up, and then pan all the way up. Yeah. Exterminate. Exterminate. Extermination. 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 So, okay, I guess it's death that does it. That ba-ba-ba-ba sound. Hello. 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 See, there it is. And then we go down. We pan it down and just go death. Hello. Hello. That's pretty cool. And then you can lower it if you want. Personally, I probably have this option lowered, maybe all the way, and maybe add the frequency up a little bit to make it sound like a normal, not annoying robot. And then there's high pass, which is just your basic high pass sound, which does this. Makes you sound like you're on a cell phone. Griff, servants. Griff, servants. Yep. And then let me see. And you got your low pass, which gives it that lower sounding frequency. Which I don't know why you would do that. Griff, servants. So let me try and do the combination of these two. See if I could make a Sarge again. Griff, servants. Nope, Griff, servants. Huh. Where is let me see. This one? No. This one. And then put it down. Nope, a little bit up. Nope, a little bit down. And then put it down to the max. Nope, all the way up. Nope, all the way down. Okay? And then we do that. And then we go frequency up. Griff, servants. Nope. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I should probably try and figure out how I do the Sarge modification. Yeah, discard that. But the Sarge modification right here. See, I'm gonna see if I could try to figure out how to do that sounding voice, which is pretty cool. I mean, I'm fine with the way this one sounds. In fact, it's perfect, if anything. Like, it doesn't need changes, but it'd still be cool to know how I could change it. And then, if I wanted to have my own custom Sarge, I could. And again, you could always just change it right here and technically have your own custom Sarge. But, I mean, it's just curiosity. And my want to be creative even further. Woof! Servants! Woof! Servants! I guess I can move on to what could be considered the few glitches that this game still kind of suffers with. Well, it's not a few, but it's one that's still happening. There's this thing that'll happen where you could be talking and then just out of nowhere your voice will start to like crackle, like it'll go every time you talk. Even in the voice changer form, it'll do that. And if you're really trying to get a voice down and well, not sound like a complete weirdo like your microphone is breaking. It's kind of hard to do it when that happens. And I don't know if it's like an audio card thing or an audio on my side thing or if it's a thing with them. Because if I use another voice based thing, it'll be fine the whole time. But if I use VoiceMod, it'll do the popping and crackling every so often. In fact, I think you almost heard it a little while ago, where my microphone kind of popped and cracked as I was experimenting around. But, that's something that could get passed through because it'll go away after a while. In fact, you've heard me go through the glitch on some of my live streams when I've used VoiceMod. Another thing that was kind of a glitch before, but I guess I haven't seen it happen these past couple of times I used VoiceMod. It was a thing where it said something having to do with something not being the same, and it would reset all of my voices that I had saved. So, in other words, I would constantly have to go back to like whichever voice I wanted to do for the day and like recustomize him or them as a character. Like, for example, Nemesis.
My nemesis isn't what it used to be. See, it's deeper than usual, but if I go all the way up here, stars. Stars.
See, it was reset. I guess from the last time that glitch or whatever was put into play. So again, it looks like that glitch is no longer here, so you're fine with, not being reset or anything if you want to buy this app. But just take note, you will go through some popping sounds every so often, but again, it's really easy to get through. Another thing, too, I guess it's kind of a glitch, maybe not. Uh, there's something where, here, let me look through here. Okay, so if you go through your settings, you should have your input devices to your microphone that you use, and then your output devices to the speaker that you use. But sometimes, just out of nowhere, your voice will just cut. Like, if you speak, it won't make a sound. It won't talk. It won't make any voices come out. Not even the non-modified voice will come out. And it's like some sound glitch where the sound doesn't recognize, or the microphone doesn't recognize the app anymore for some reason. And it's an easy bug to fix, like all the time. So if you want to fix that, you just go to your options menu, switch to a different microphone input, and then switch back to the one that you're using, if that happens. But still, I don't know why. Like, it needs to constantly be reminded, like, what microphone you want to use. Like that, as an example. However, take note. If you do that, you're gonna need to like if you're doing a voice at the moment, like if a voice changer is on when you switch it, you're gonna need to go to a different setting, like a different preset, and then go back to the one that you were using, because it'll reset all the options of the one that you're using until you change and then go back. Then it'll revert back to its custom settings that you picked. So yeah, it's still an awesome app nonetheless. Some glitches here and there, but to me, I still feel that this is the perfect voice changer for voice actors who have more complicated or out there voices to do. For example, Nemesis. For example, Battle Droid.
Right here. Obviously, you can't do this with your normal voice.
If you want to go Cathedral, obviously you cannot do that with your normal voice. If you want to go Cool Tune, Obviously not with your normal voice, right? You kinda need a voice changer to do that.
Or if you want to sound like Soundwave, you obviously can't do that with your normal voice because the actual voice actor did use a modification device.
So yeah, even Zenyatta, the voice that I use a voice changer for on PlayStation, that I get constant backlash for using a voice changer, like that. Well, my apologies for trying to sound like an Omnic. Uh, you know? But yeah, no, I'm not gonna get salty. No. This is happiness. The good stuff about this voice changer. And the primary reason why I feel like this voice changer right here wins over any other, because this voice changer does actual live voice. No matter what setting you have in the voice changer, it'll always be live. In other words, if you put it to hear my voice as you speak, you could hear your own voice in the headset, and it's as you speak. It isn't a second delayed, not even a millisecond delayed. It is on par with how you speak. So if you're voice acting and you don't want to be interrupted by your own voice repeating back to you a second later, because that could get intrusive. So, like, say for example, here, pretty much it does this. I could show you exactly what it does. Here. It does this. It does this. That's what it does. That's what it does. And if you talk, like that. Here, in fact, I think it's faster though. So, like this. No, like this. No, like this. Yeah, like right around here. See. If you could tell, I'm gonna start to talk, and if I try to formulate a sentence, I'm gonna be hearing myself in the headset, repeating afterwards, and then I feel like I'm interrupting someone, or I can't even hear what I'm saying, to the point where it gets annoying. And I feel like I have to constantly stop, and and just I continue to say my sentence with pauses if I don't want to get confused. If you watch, let me just turn this off. If you've seen my latest, or one of my latest VR chat streams, the one that says like new voice changer or something like that, that's the one with a Zenyatta voice, but it's got the delay problem. And this is the best one, in my opinion, if you don't want to have delay problems. If you want to properly speak into the mic and hear yourself talk normally, and it's even better for immersion too, in my opinion, because if you put the volume up high enough to where you could hear your voice, and you could block out your own voice coming from the outside, and it kind of sounds pretty cool. It actually sounds like you are the character. So yeah, that's really fun and really awesome. So, VoiceMod, or people, devs, this is a message to you. I like VoiceMod a lot. In fact, if I had an option to, I would probably pick this over the new one that I got. Just primarily for the sake that voice acting is a little bit easier in this. But the other one has my Zenyatta voice on it. So I kind of have to go back and forth a little bit, which is easy, but still, if maybe you had it yourself, that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty nice, in fact. Like maybe add a creation option that adds that diode sounding voice, or that boop 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 sounding voice. That is behind his own voice. So yeah, you would win for me on that. You already kind of stole Reaper from Clownfish by giving me the ability to customize my pitch along with the delay. So let's put some delay, and we do this. I think no, it's not this. It's not delay. Maybe it's chorus. Yeah, it might be chorus. Maybe? No, it's not chorus. Which one is it? It's one of these. Maybe it is delay. So feedback down, fade out down, time up a little bit. No, down, jack, jack, come back, jack. See, like that,
And then you do the pitch.
and then lower it.
Jack. Jack. Jack.
Jack.
Nope. Maybe go lower. I'm back in black. I'm back in black. Jack.
See, it's not perfect. And if anything, maybe the other one, the new one, is good for Reaper because there's an option to actually have a better growly voice. But it's still cool though. You still give me the option for Reaper, nonetheless. You gave me at one point the option for Zenyatta, which is pretty cool. I like that. You also give me the other options that I could do. Like, I have more voices I could do here than I do the other voice changer,
Like the droid.
or Cathedral, or Central, like my Robot Central voice. My Sarge, which gets a A plus right off the bat. Since I can do Sarge. On the other voice changer, I can't seem to figure out how to get a proper Sarge. So yeah.
The custom pitch.
Dark, which is a pretty cool voice. Dark Angel, which is the Omega voice that I use. Shadow, or Sentinel. Sentinel Charge! We also have regular D.
Drone, which I believe you can't exactly find on the other voice changer. You have double. I think you could do double on the other one. You have engine, which I guess you could do engine. I said, but Kong, or a cement sounding voice for my SCP-173 voice, they don't have that on the other voice changer. The male to female voices kind of sound a little bit too modified on the other voice changer. I don't think they have this there. They do not have an auto pitch change or a vocoder like this one does. They have robot options, but never do they have vocoders where it changes the pitch automatically, which is really cool. They don't have, obviously, this one either.
And the Grumbly, well,
I guess I could do Nemesis on the other voice changer without, having that ghostly sound, because I know Nemesis doesn't have that ghostly sound when he speaks.
but it's so cool to have that ghostly sound in the back. Like it's just that extra, effect. So let me show you. Stars. 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 Then let me save it. Stars.
So yeah, it kind of sounds like that ghostly vroom 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 sound. Kind of makes it sound like it's a part of like a soundtrack to the Resident Evil game. So every time he speaks, there's like a choir that rises up in the background or something like that. I don't know how to explain it, but it's cool. Something else that I guess you could do too is have a more in-depth master volume option. So you have like a regular voice, and you could reduce the incoming voice. Like if you really want to, here, let me do that. If you really want to decrease the background noise, well, you can do it even more in depth now. So you could go like that, like that, like that, and you could kind of start to hear my voice cut out a little bit. And then if we go all the way, you could really start to hear it cutting out. And if I had to talk louder now, like almost screaming, if I want you to hear me, and then we go all the way up like that, which is almost impossible to work with. But yeah, so yeah, that's pretty cool. If you really have a lot of background noise, then you could really cut it out a lot. So yeah, that's nice. I like that. And you could obviously save it as your own custom voice too. I mean, you could have this option, but the noise gate doesn't go that far. So, at least for this one. So yeah. Let me view the comments. Oof. Why do you want unknown? Hello, unknown. I noticed that you recently subbed to me. How's it going? I hope you enjoy my content, buddy. It's like I got a lot more stuff I could be doing in the future because of this update. Yeah. Also, what kind of content do you like from me? Like, do you like my Fortnite videos? Do you like my VR chat voice changer videos? Do you like my rec room videos? What's up? Give me the gist of what's going on, you know? Just tell me what you like. Obviously, or not obviously, I don't have the same voice changer on my PS4. So I do things voice changer wise on PS4. However, it isn't as like in depth as all this is. What I have is just for like basic stuff, you know. If you just want to make like an obviously modified voice, well, you have it there. So yeah, go ahead and tell me, unknown. Tell me what's up. I was gonna review this voice changer, but in VR chat, but it was gonna get kind of confusing, and you wouldn't be able to see the screen itself. So I figured I'd just do it here in big screen mode. So yeah. Well, I think I'm done, ladies and gentlemen. I did my job. I'll just go ahead and do this. There we go. Alright. Yeah. Just trying to... There we go. Got it. Okay. Something wasn't working right. So, I hope you all enjoyed the kind of quick review of what I got here. If you want any more, go ahead and ask. Like, I guess review things or something like that. I could review the other voice changer to kind of show that side of the voice changer spectrum out. But that's gonna be saved for another time because it's gonna be so tough to do it. Why? Well, because sometimes big screen tends to crash. The last time I used big screen, I was gonna do a Gundam TV series review, or not review, a reaction. But yeah, right when I was about to kind of like start everything after having such a difficult time setting things up, the app finally crashed, and I was like, you know what? I'm done. So yeah, maybe I could try to do, like, get that back up and running. The only problem would be is the fact that I have to use YouTube on here, and it was very difficult the last time I tried to, like, scroll through the moments in the video. But I could try. If you want any more Gundam Versus, because I know I could only stream Gundam Versus on PC, go ahead and ask. What else? If you want any other games through here, I guess. The only thing is I can't play multiplayer games on PC because nobody will be able to hear me. Because I would be using the Oculus mic, and I can't use the Oculus mic on the PS4. I mean, I guess I can, but I can't have them tied together. Like, I'd need to be using my regular microphone on my PS4 and my Oculus microphone at the same time. Oops. I done did a boo-boo there. There we go. Got it fixed. But yeah, and I do not want to use two microphones at once. So, yeah, maybe keep it exclusive to, like, story-based games for, like, campaigns, and then, maybe, like, Gundam games and whatnot. I'm looking into getting Gundam Breaker, the new one. New Gundam Breaker, whatever it's called. I have seen some reviews of the game, and apparently it's not as good as a more recent entry, primarily for customization. Apparently you can't customize the Gundam that you want because there's stats involved in armor, or armor pieces, or whatever. So yeah, sorry viewer, I noticed that you're there, but this is the end of the stream. Yeah, I was just doing my whole review of VoiceMod. If you want to look at that, scroll back. Meanwhile, I'm going to end off the stream. So yeah, I might do new Gundam Breaker maybe, regardless of whatever they say. Just because I want to play a Gundam game, a new one. What else do I have in store? Oh, Spyro. There's actually been some things coming out for Spyro. Like some new videos of levels. I'm probably gonna do a reaction of that sometime soon. So just stay tuned for that. I'm gonna take a look at like some of the levels and react to it. React to some of the conferences and whatnot, maybe. So yeah. That's gonna be pretty cool to do in big screen right here. Well, guess I could do that. Pull up some of my tools here. Do this. Let's do a little something fun here before we end it off. Here it is. There we go. Oh, let's see, it's on this side. So here we go. Here's the perfect ending right here. If you want to need me anything else through console as well, go ahead and ask. Or if you want regular games on PC that are not VR, go ahead and ask. Also, if you haven't yet, subscribe, leave a like, follow me on Twitch. I will try to do more Rec Room and VR chat through there. And if you haven't yet, leave a donation. There's a donation link in my channel banner. It's literally a link that you could just click on. Or you could go over to my PS4 live streams and find the links in my my descriptions of those live streams. You just need to copy and paste it. So honestly, the link is a lot easier. Or you could go over to my Twitch, which has a second option for a donation with a private message. So yeah, I hope you guys and gals have a good day, a good evening, good afternoon, a good night, a good during the night, a good breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a late night snack. And I will see you guys later. Hi, I'm Mr. Kill Happy. And this is the Tallywhacker channel. Just cover all that up. Cover all that up. Create some nice static. There we go. There we go. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye. This is actually a really cool, like, paint tool. It's really fun to do this with. Alright, see ya! Oh, actually, let me erase it. Let's see it all be erased before I end off the stream. Oh. Well, I guess it was all done in one go. Take that off. There we go. Alright. Oops. Nope. Nope. There we go. I can't seem to... There we go. Alright. Well, sorry, other viewer. I'm ending off the stream now. Bye. Look back in the stream to see what was going on. Bye.